All right, my beautiful friends, it's still Thursday, May 16th, 2019. Nice rally on Wall Street. Off the highs, but still nice. Dow Jones Industrial Average put on a gain of about 214 points. It's probably still balancing out. The closing bell literally just went off. Look, again, like I was explaining to you earlier, don't bet against this market here. Every effort that you can think of, and even the unthinkable, is going to be utilized to keep stocks moving higher. The market seems to be bulletproof. Now, there's something else in play here that we need to pay attention to, and why? Because we've seen this time and time again. What am I talking about? I'm talking about war. War is a tool used to boost economies, to boost the price of crude oil, to boost the stock market. Now, it really should not be a secret to you that we are in a global slowdown that includes the United States of America. You can already see the pawns being moved, all right? They're doing it, kind of in a stealthy way. You don't hear too much about it. They got carriers moving over here, warships moving over there, other warships, should I say. You got bombers being moved over there, anti-missile batteries being moved over here, troops being moved over there. Look, this is an effort right now to keep the price of crude oil high. I cannot stress this to you enough. And I've talked about it a million times. A lot of times it seems to fall on deaf ears. I know not to you, but to a lot of people, they don't get it. I'm going to cover this again real quick, and I want you to think about what I'm going to tell you. The two largest sectors of the entire market. Number one, financials. Number two, energy. By keeping the price of crude oil high, despite what might come out of the president's mouth, we're going to lower crude oil. Has it really gone down, or is it just rhetoric? Okay, I think we put on 2% today. It's rhetoric. It doesn't mean a damn thing. It's a distraction. Look here, don't look here. The fact of the matter is the president is well aware, more than well aware, that the price of crude oil must be kept high. Okay, now, knowing that and understanding that, how does that play out to, let's say, the energy sector? It's very simple. If crude oil is high, energy companies, energy stocks do well. Who finances all of it? The financial sector. That alone, those two sectors are enough to pull the entire stock market with it. I explained this in a video maybe a week or two ago. Exact scenario. We're seeing it unfold here. Now, we understand global slowdown is occurring. Here in the United States as well, despite all the rhetoric of how great we are doing, we are not doing great. Look at the money velocity. Understand? So, to prevent a full-on hardcore recession, what are they going to do? You already know the answer. Bring us to a long, protracted war. In this scenario, again here, we're looking at Iran. We're looking at the Middle East here. They can't win. It's impossible. They are going to get pounded into dust. I don't know another way to put it. So they can saber rattle. They can do what they want. Ain't gonna work in this environment. And it's always the larger economy here that benefits. Because seriously, if history has told us anything or taught us a lesson here, when all else fails, they bring you to war. And again, the blood and guts of the peoples of the world, even our citizens here, will be sacrificed for the greater good, whatever that might be. Look, I don't know another way to put it, but war generates more cash for the corporations, for the war machine, for the military-industrial complex than any other endeavor by exponents. And it's greased with our blood and our guts. And it's a cycle It's nothing new. This repeats and then it doesn't. It goes, repeats, and then it doesn't. It's just a cycle. It's all does, like everything else. Like everything else. So understand, I think more than likely this is going to be something that's kept on the back burner, at least for a while, okay? And then all of a sudden you're going to see, some kind of an event. It will be engineered, of course, to muster up the people behind supporting another long, protracted war. Don't fall for it, all right? And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean zero. So you can protest. You can think about making up banners and signs. You can think about what you're going to do with your friends in the street. We've seen that too. It won't matter. It doesn't work. So again, that's how they play the game, and that's exactly where we're going. If we start to see the U.S. economy continue to falter, again, ignore the fake data. I explained that today. I'm not going to even talk about it anymore because it doesn't matter. It's all fake. The market knows that. The market's going to keep getting propped up here by any and all mechanisms possible, things that you already know about and things you can't dream about, even the unthinkable. And that's what they do. It's the truth. If you disagree with me, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me a time in history where it has not worked like that. Don't just say, Greg, I don't believe you. Prove it. Because I can prove to you that that's exactly how this works. Read a book. How's that one? All right, with that said, watch for war to come at the right time. Watch for the rhetoric to pick up. Watch for the false flag event. Again, so understand what you're seeing, because this is the way it always goes. With that said, I'm going to remind you again, this Saturday night at the Bellagio, Las Vegas, Petrosyan Bar. I'll meet whoever's coming there. I'll be there at 7 p.m. to 9, and that's it. See you tomorrow.